I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the 15 minutes while it's in the oven. I might do some dramatic readings of the Final Fantasy lore book. Because there's stuff about cooking in there as well. Is that actually getting... Yes, it is. You guys can also see how much weight I've put on during the lockdown. That's not something you get from a lot of streamers. But yes, Fed has become a tubby hubby. In 2019, I was lean and trim and toned. And then I had a daughter, followed by a pandemic. And any sense of physical fitness has just gone straight out the window. Which is why I'm baking cookies. Because if you've fallen off the wagon in terms of health and fitness, you may as well just roll around in the mud. You know what I mean? That's my ethos. Smart, healthy people will fall off the wagon and then get right back up and carry on exercising and eating healthily. But not me. When I fall off the wagon, I'm like, well, screw it. I'm covered in mud. Let's roll around in it. Bring on the pizza and the cookies and the ice cream. I don't care. You know what? I don't know if it's the coffee or what, but it surely isn't supposed to be this dry. I mean, what do you guys think? I think that does need more water. I may regret this. I may regret it. I'm gonna mix for just another minute. If that's not yielding it anything, I'm gonna add more water. By the way, these little bits are not butter. These are the white chocolate chips. Well, chocolate chunks really. 300 degrees. Oh wait, no, 30 degrees. It's pretty mild for the summer here in NYC. Really? Wow. But I hear AC is more common here than in London. Oh yeah, no one has aircon in London. If they do, they're either rich or they really, really hate the heat. Like, they hate it enough to get it. If you buy an air conditioning unit, I swear to God, you'll be using it for maybe 1 month out of 12 every year. There's absolutely no point. What you really want is a good boiler, because it's cold here more than it's hot. And you're going to regret it in the wintertime if you don't have A, a good heating system in your home, and B, insulation. You'd be surprised how many homes don't have either of those. You can have great heating, central heating, but if you don't have good insulation, all that heat's going out the cracks in the door frames and the window frames. And you'd also be surprised how many flats, especially new builds, don't have central heating. They're prefab apartments with electric heaters on the walls, and those are not effective. I used to live in one of those, a 1-bedroom apartment with my fiance, and we got this house in 2018. So much better to have central heating. More maintenance because you have a boiler, but honestly, you need it. I love this cooking stream. Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you. I originally lost weight when the lockdown first hit, but as COVID has persisted, I've completely fallen off the wagon. David, I swear to God, I love you. I love it when you eat on stream. I don't see a lot of Americans doing that. It's mainly an Asian thing I've seen, especially for Koreans, but I love that you are doing it. I generally feel a bit too self-conscious eating on stream, but I mean, I don't know. I'm probably going to eat these cookies at the end of it. Gotta go. Frag, thanks for joining, dude. If you're still there, I might be too late. If I'm not, if you're still there, about to shoot off, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you, dude, and take care. And hopefully, we'll be meeting in the game soon. We should hook up. Wow, that not only sounds ineffective, but also unsafe. Electric heaters in the walls. I should clarify, it's not in the walls, it's on a bracket mounted against the wall. So you can literally just get your screwdriver under the screws and lift it up. It's like having a portable heater. You just mount it on the walls. The heat comes out the top, so no one's going to touch it and burn their hands. Can you link me the recipe fed? Yes, Julesy, check out my Twitter page. It's on there. You can also go to the Lodestone, where they've got a link to the cookbook. You can probably get it on the Square Enix website, but many people have just pre-ordered it on Amazon because, for some reason, Square Enix have broken their tradition of keeping it exclusive to the Square Enix store, and they've allowed people to pre-order it on Amazon. And in fact, if you look, the Encyclopedia Eorzeas are there, the art books are there. I think it might be due to COVID. I think maybe they just can't distribute as much as they could. So they're relying on third-party sellers like Amazon to sell their stuff. All right, this needs more water. This is not working out. This is way too dry. Oh, I really hope I don't regret this. Here it goes, guys. Another teaspoon of water. Wish me luck. Now that really is it. That really is as much as I'm going to risk. And this either turns into cookie dough or it doesn't. This really could just be a massive mess. It might not be a baking stream. It might just be a mixing stream. But we'll see. More eating streams. Noted. Absolutely. And more... Hey, Dave, I get to clink with you. David's a streamer as well. Very friendly guy. We always have this thing where I clink because I'm not a superstitious guy. I'm not even a religious guy, but I have one superstition, just one, and it's completely ridiculous, but it's mine. If I clink, I have to drink, which means if I do cheers with someone, I absolutely have to drink. And David always drinks on his streams. That sounded weird. Not necessarily alcohol, Cassandra, if you're still there. Like, he drinks soft drinks, mainly water, holy water. He's a priest. He's an upstanding guy. Anyway, David, get yourself a drink and let's clink. Tell me when you're ready, dude. I'm going to keep mixing, attempting to get this dry bowl of powder into something resembling cookie dough. As you can see, it's still... Look at this. It's still so powdery, guys. It's so powdery. I'm just going to go back to buying cookies at the shop and then pretending I baked them. I mean, what? I don't do that. Everyone does that, right? At some point, everyone's done that. Have you mixed all the ingredients? Where are you in the steps? So I'm not following it strictly, Jules, because I don't have everything. Actually, the author of the cookbook, Victoria, she talked a bit about this. Beet sugar can be substituted with granulated sugar, which